What is up, guys? Patriots here, and if you were one of the very few people who watched this gameplay yesterday, I am very sorry, but I decided to pull that video down as it wasn't pulling the views and it got a lot of dislikes. So anyway, this is a demolition on jungle. It's pretty quick. I play the objective pretty strongly, and we win, and the kill-death ratio is good, so it's all good. Everything about this is great. Wonderful. Terrific. Moving on. I was going to do a video where I kind of talked about what you guys said for your thoughts on Modern Warfare 3, what you wanted in it. But basically, we can all agree we want second chance out, we want dedicated servers, we want stuff like that. We want to be able to flip through our kill streaks in game. You know, we want that kind of stuff. So basically, I want to talk about today and ask you guys: are you excited for Modern Warfare 3? Because as you might have, if you follow this channel for about a year now, with Black Ops, I said I wasn't going to get excited, so I wasn't going to get my hopes up, so it couldn't fall flat in its face and fail. In a lot of your opinions, Black Ops is a failure and it's terrible. I'm, on Hutch's side that it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. There are some things I might not like totally about it, but my main complaint basically is sniper rifle being a piece of ass. Because, yes, we complain about second chance, but second chance has been there all along, so it's not really just Black Ops, it's kind of all of them. So if we're going to say Modern Warfare 2 is better, or Call of Duty 4 is better, they both still have that perk, so on that level, they're kind of even. Ghost is a problem, but I don't have as big of a deal as everyone else does. Like, it doesn't bother me as much. The only thing about it that bothers me is when people use it, they tend to like to sit in the back in their spawn, which it aggravates me, but it's not really the perk itself that's the problem. It's the people and the way they're using it. If you ran around and rush spawn with it, it's a very viable perk, and it kind of makes sense. But where you're sitting in the back of the map, it doesn't make for good gameplay. But I think with Modern Warfare 3, I'm going to get excited down the line. Like, when they announced it, I was kind of like, oh, here we go again. As where Black Ops, I got excited, I think, when they first showed the multiplayer, trailer. You remember the one that showed theater mode and all that stuff? I was kind of excited then. Then I kind of calmed down, relaxed about it. Didn't get, overexcited just so it didn't turn into a Modern Warfare 2 for me. And then right around the time, I think it was GameSpot, had an hour or two where they sat with Vaughn and they played Black Ops. They made a video and they just played Black Ops for an hour or two. I think that was the first time I really got excited for the game. Then there were all, the beta leaks, all that stuff. That's when I really got pumped up. Modern Warfare 3, what I'm expecting is a month or two, starting January, 15th, is when we're going to start to get annoyed because there's going to be something that's going to be pulling the game down. Some combination of perks, a kill streak, a gun. Something will pull the game down starting around January 15th. And this is where Infinity Ward, turning into a Treyarch, turning into a Bungie, turning into a Valve, turning into a DICE, this is where they need to step up. Call of Duty 4, they never cared about. They didn't patch. They didn't do anything to fix that game. There are still rock glitches. You can get in the rock on Overgrown. You can get under the map on Ambush. That's still all there. They never took care of their game. Treyarch, if anything, if their game is the worst game you've ever played, according to you, you have to give them that they have supported the game, they have listened to this community, and they have tried to help the best they could. They're not going to pull perks completely out of the game. They're not going to go against their feelings of sniper rifles, but they've worked with the snipers. They have made a competitive playlist. They wrote new code for that. They did all this stuff for us. They, balanced out guns. The G11 is way different than it was before the, third or fourth patch. The G11 is a different gun. They worked with the 74U. They've worked with all of this stuff. Now, Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare 2, the bugs everywhere. It was a mess. The game was a disaster. The only thing they really felt necessary was the 1887s, which were freaking sniper rifles, and the care package glitch. If they didn't patch that care package glitch, that game would have died right then that day because there was nothing you could do about it. There was no way to counter it even in the slightest. Commando, they could have reduced its lunge. They chose not to. You can kind of counter that in the slightest, but even then, it's still an annoying, obnoxious perk when you feel that, you dying wasn't your fault. One-man army, they could have easily made it that it didn't replenish grenades. They could have made the grenade launcher the first perk slot. They didn't think of any of that. They didn't do any of that. They didn't care. They said they were, but they didn't. So now, when it gets to that January 15th time for Modern Warfare 3, and there's something, say they have the ACR back and it's overpowered, that day, they should come out and say, okay, we're going to patch it, and they should go ahead and fix it. If they can work with the community, they can be the greatest, like, they can make a great game. It's just their reluctancy to work with the community. And I know I'm not the only one saying this. Like, I listened to Painkiller already, and Woody's Gamertag was like, yeah, I have no faith in Infinity Ward to work with us, as they haven't shown that they will. Hopefully this time around, Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward, they'll work with us, they'll listen to us, and that is what will make Modern Warfare 3 great. That is what will get me excited for whatever Treyarch decides to do, Black Ops 2, whatever they come out with that next fall. If Infinity Ward supports their game, and I know Treyarch's going to support their game, I mean, Call of Duty could be a great series again. So that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? You excited? You not excited? You going to be excited? What do you think? Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.